climate change is extremely complicated. Only people with PhDs understand it.
Quite a short explanation that was really quite simple. It's that the burning of CO2 creates a greenhouse effect that warms the earth.
Oh, never mind. Apparently climate change is simple enough for anyone to understand. Wait, what hot garbage did he just say?
The burning of CO2.
CO2 is not flammable, you idiot. JK, I love Gregory, and I want to have his babies. For real though, my name is Comar, and since climate change is apparently so simple, let's examine what climate scientists are saying about it. I wanted to weed out the riffraff, so I searched YouTube for climate scientist, ignoring nightly news clickbait and non-relevant results, but instead focusing on lecture-style videos. This is what I found. Half of these people are climate scientists. 2 of them are YouTube science celebrities. One of them is Neil deGrasse Tyson. And yes, one of them is legendary emotional propaganda artist, Van Jones. We will get to his words of wisdom in a few moments. When researching these videos, I noticed a common theme. Projection. Not this type of projection, but this.
The reasons why facts don't always work. How our brain fights with itself to keep us from responding to threats.
Upton Sinclair has one of my favorite sayings. He said that it is difficult to get a man to understand something when his salary depends on him not understanding it. That's powerful, isn't it? Because it really can give you some context into what's going on.
The issues that really grab our attention involve pain. According to psychologist Daniel Gilbert, we respond more strongly to threats that are personal, that represent abrupt changes in our environment, that are immoral or indecent, and that are affecting us now.
So people's relationship to smarty pants people, I think you have to take into account. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Basically, we're all puppets controlled by the strings of social conformity. That's not a choice, it's just who we are.
There are people who have cultural, political, religious, economic philosophies that they then invoke when they want to cherry pick one scientific result or another. You can find a scientific paper that says practically anything.
It's about choosing not to notice or talk about it so that we don't rock the in-group boat.
We have to consider the fact that we cannot cherry pick the data and look at pieces of the data.
The problem is you have people who are very, very smart when it comes to reading data, but they're dumb when it comes to dealing with people.
We have a tendency to cherry pick evidence that supports our existing beliefs.
Wow, these guys really like to talk about cherry picking. This is a good approximation of the total known energy input that hits the Earth every day. However, this is the only energy climate scientists are allowed to account for in their models. Any climate scientist who tries to include more energy usually gets blacklisted by the major climate institutions, unless they retract or update their findings and promise never to do it again. Case in point. This is a collection of climate data that dared to include just one more source of energy that hits the Earth. Medium energy electrons. The inclusion of this extra energy broke every prominent climate change model and significantly drove down the impact of CO2 in their analysis. The vocal backlash was so great, they were forced to republish their data with the medium energy electrons removed in order to restore the desired conclusion. It's also common to see this image, showing spring snow cover for the northern hemisphere, indicating that snow is melting sooner each year. But they conveniently leave out autumn and winter snow cover, since snow also accumulates sooner during those seasons, reversing the trend.